Hello, and welcome to this lesson of our C Programming Foundations tutorial series. I'm Reza, and I'm happy to have you join me on this journey to mastering the C programming language. Alright, let's talk about something called Enum in C, which is short for enumeration. Think of it like a way to give names to numbers, making your code way easier to read and understand. So instead of remembering a bunch of numbers, you can use meaningful words. So, how do you make one of these enums? First, you use the word enum to tell C you're creating an enumeration. Then you give it a name that kind of sums up what these numbers are about. After that, inside curly braces, you list out all the cool names you want to give to different numbers, separating them with commas. For example, say you're dealing with directions. Instead of remembering 0 for north, 1 for east, and so on, you can just create an enum with names like north, east, south, west. It's a neat way to keep your code organized and super clear, especially when you're dealing with a bunch of related constants. Alright, so we've got this neat little program here that's all about traffic lights. You know, the red, yellow, green lights that tell us when to stop and go. But instead of just using numbers to talk about these colors, we're using something in C called an enum or enumeration. It's like giving nicknames to numbers so they're easier to remember and make more sense. 1. First up, the program defines this enum thing called traffic light color, and it's like saying, hey, I've got 3 important numbers, one for red, one for yellow, and one for green. But instead of remembering 0, 1, 2, we just call them red, yellow, and green, 2. Then, in the main part of the program, we create this little flag called current light color and set it to green. It's our way of saying, okay, the traffic light is green right now, 3. Next comes the cool part. The program checks. Is the light red? No. Okay. Is it yellow? No. Oh, it's green. And since we already set our light to green, it goes ahead and prints out the traffic light is green. It's got this little safety net too. If for some wild reason our traffic light wasn't red, yellow, or green, it would tell us it's an invalid color. But with the way we set it up, that's not gonna happen. So what we have here is a smart way to use enums to keep track of stuff like traffic light colors. It makes the code super easy to read and understand, like talking in color instead of numbers. Here is a code challenge for you to get more practice. Compass direction identifier.